Hello. I think I'm up and running, I hope. We'll have to wait and see. Hello, good day. Bonza, mate. I put another shrimp on the barbie. Right. I'm undecisive what I'm going to play this evening. I'm a bit, I don't know. I've had hours to decide and I still can't figure it out what I want to play. It's one of those, I don't know moments. I was about to play Horizon, but I was like, do I? I don't know. It's unlike me to be very indecisive, but I just can't quite figure out what I want to do. I've been trying to play a game all day, actually. Well, not all day, but once since I've been up. On PC, Black Desert, but I had to spend an hour and a half trying to recover my account, so that was fucking fun. But never mind. Life goes on, as they say. Fuck it, we'll go with Gran Turismo. Hopefully you guys can hear me, I'm not just waffling on to myself. Not that it's anything different. And that would be my phone telling me I'm streaming because, heaven forbid should I know that I'm streaming. Yeah, apparently according to my phone I am streaming. That's nice. I did not know that. That's unfortunate. Oh, God damn it. Even now, I'm still trying to sign into things. I want to say that's correct. No, apparently that's not correct. Okay, that was correct. Right. Very we. It's been one of those days. It's got to be Germany or 700 or less. My brain's a bit frazzled at the very moment. Are you guys picking up feedback from my potentially input grain? Even though I've completely turned it off. Which is weird. VW Buggle Camper. Somehow I think if I go with one of those two, I think I will be completely losing this match unless I spend some of my pennies and upgrade. I do fancy upgrading the bug to go a bit mad. I do have the money for it. Yeah. I mean, I'm going against a GT 911, Mercedes AMG. let's see how much it would cost to upgrade this. Dream a little dream of me. Right. Should I just go for it? Fuck it. We'll see what happens. Knowing my luck, I'll go through all of this and it won't actually increase it anywhere near 700. Try to make the world's fastest bug. Yeah, give it weight reduction. We'll go with sports medium. I hunger for your touch. I'll go for a bit of that. I'm just adding everything. In most cases, you don't really need to add everything. You could just go straight to the top, can't you? But we'll go crazy. I've got a bit of pennies. Yeah, there's no point of that. All that. Put that on there so I can always dirt it if I want to. Oh, I don't think I'm going to get anywhere near 700 by the looks of it. I've still got racing and performance to go, but... Can't even have a supercharger? Ah, well, that's just mean. What I need is an engine swap. That would definitely make the difference. That's it. I mean, I can add NOS, but that's not really going to make a bloody difference. Okay. I only spent about 300,000, but at least... Oh, wrong button. I mean, right now it's a stealth car, I suppose. Hopefully I'll come across a race that I can use it in, but we'll see. I might put a bit of a Herbie body kit on it. That would be pretty cool. But I'm going to have to pick a different vehicle, unfortunately, which is, you know... I was waiting to get some cash so I could actually do a decent... I've just entered the race with that. Fuck it. Let's see how badly I do with this car then, just for shits and giggles. It's badly underpowered compared to the other ones, I suspect. But let's just see what happens. It might be funny. We'll get around there. I highly doubt I'm going to catch up anyone on this track. I'm going to try to concentrate. I'm going to try to at least make it a good effort and not just kind of like just smash the first corner and just go, oh, well, never mind. I'm going to try and give it all I can and see what happens. If, however, I come first, I will be extremely surprised. Come on, little bug. At least overtake one vehicle. We want that. pretty sure I was flat out then at like 95. Technically, one of them would come first. But yeah, I highly doubt I will, unfortunately. I mean, I'm topping out at 95. And it's now raining, so that's always helpful. And obviously, everyone's leaving me. I mean, the corners I should keep up with them, or at least catch up. But it's the bits of straights that was going to get me. I think ideally, I would need at least be probably at least maybe another 100, 200 minimal on PP. We need a lot of PP, unfortunately. Crikey, she hasn't even got a kiss yet and she's squirting already. Old age for you. Or young age. Immaturity. Maturity. It's all the same, isn't it, really? I've barely touched my brakes, actually. I'm going to have to put my brakes on now, but... That's actually quite funny, going around the Nürburgring and barely touching my brake. I've almost done half a lap and I've barely touched my brakes. It handles well, though. That was more me than the car. I was refusing to put my brakes on. Trying to catch up, but... I mean, they all look bunched up in front, but... They're actually quite a bit of a distance away. Oh, crap, that's going to really hinder me, that is. I mean... I feel this is going to be the worst race I've done by coming in last, but we'll give the bug its little dues. And you're not strong, I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on. I mean, I can just see them. Come on, little bug, get your cute little butt up there. Come on. If I can get an engine swap on it, like a Porsche engine or something, that'd be, you know, so much more better. But, oh yeah, that's the point. That's right, yeah. But yeah, I forgot to mention, I played this game last week. I won my first car in the tickets. Yeah. Shame it wasn't anything spectacular. But I won my first car in the tickets. It was kind of like some... Oh, fuck knows. I can't remember the bloody make and the model of it now. I think I recognise what it was. But it was just a standard, you know, say like a standard BMW M3 type thing. Like... As I was saying... I think it was like, it was just a standard car. It was nothing special or anything. Once I've done this race, I will try to locate it to show you it. But yeah, it was nothing special, unfortunately. But it was my first car, so yay. But just a shame it was, you know, a bit naff, really. Of all the cool cars I've seen come up on the screen for the tickets... Yeah, the first one I win is just pants. No, hang on. Was it pants? I can't remember. Oh, look. I'm messing up badly now. I mean, they're 17 seconds ahead of me. This is where I'll finish the race, because I might as well finish it. I'm halfway through, if not 3/4. But I'll finish the race, and for my prize money, it will give me like 20 pence. Though, on other unrelated news, Monster Hunter Sun Thingy, whatever it's called, the expansion, is coming out June the 30th. So I will be streaming that on that day, whatever day that is. No, I prefer money. Especially when I've just spent about 300,000 of doing this car up. I want money. We all need money when it comes to this game. I mean, I know there's a bit of controversy, yeah, of them upping up the cost of vehicles on this game, saying they wanted to reflect it with real price for the cars, which I can understand. You know, it makes it more authentic. But when it takes you about 17 years to save up 18 million credits for a car, it just seems really freaking daft. I mean, I get the concept, you know, you want it to make it be more realistic, more, you know, authentic, and gives you a challenge to aim for. But when you see some of the cars and they're worth such a ridiculous amount, and the races don't really necessarily pay out all that well, it just seems daft. I'm happy she hasn't got her little mitts on my one. Though I do have 2 spare save slots, so she could, in theory, make one of those, but leaving mine obviously alone. But yeah, June the 30th, apparently it comes out. They've been showing some in-game footage of high rank or master rank or G rank, whatever they fucking call it these days, of armor from current monsters. When they said they showed the Stalk one, and I can't remember the other one now. But yeah, June the 30th. I'm gonna have to check that what day that is actually. Nope, 101. Come on, little bug, you can do it. Nope. Okay, never mind. Take me home, where the place I belong. I like how first, second, and third have already finished. 21 seconds behind. 23. Ah, Thursday. Okay then, I will be streaming then on the Thursday then, by the seams of it. Na, take me home, country roads, take me home. Come on, stay on the little track there, little buggy. Ah, what a shame. It was the little engine that couldn't. Yeah, I mean, I was up against 911s and M4s and all sorts, wasn't I, really? Oh. Well, remember, 1 plus 1 is 4. Okay, 8,960 for losing. That ain't too bad. Right, let's change car and actually give it a proper attempt, shall we? As cool and funny as that was, though, but that was quite I mean, if I can get a better engine, I know it can do some amazing things. We'll have to try that one then, won't we? Oh yeah, I was going to show you that car. I'll do that first, actually, before I forget. It were white. I remember that. There I go past it. Ah, that was the car I got. So, nothing spectacular, nothing interesting, which is unfortunate, really, because it was my first ticket. I wish I had something a bit more, good, spectacular, and interesting, but I didn't. Oh yeah, you haven't seen my Dodge Viper, though, have you? I hate when it changes the camera when you just want to show the outside of it. But yeah, that's me little Dodge Viper. None of our cup of tea with that one. That's a bit confusing. Though I did get an Atom as well, or an X-Bow, where they call it on this. I got that. Actually, that's not too bad. It handles quite well. What was another car I recently got? Yeah. Yep. I thought it was kind of funny. Bit different, bit unique. And there is my Guinness Mini Cooper. Representing the dark drink. Not that you can see it because it keeps changing into the view. It's really weird how it keeps doing that. If I just... No. Even if you move the mouse, it still does that. One of these should just allow you to put it... Yeah. The BMW was... I mean, when a car came up, I'm always like, oh, I want to win a car, But, yeah, when it was a BMW, it just happened to be a BMW. I don't like BMWs. I can't stand BMWs. They are just way beyond my cup of tea. So why do I win? A BMW. Yeah, it's just the way. But yeah, that is my little Guinness Mini. Kind of cool. But yeah. I think the only other one I've done to a paint job is probably this one here, which is my Charger. Which is this one here. Going for like a military-esque anime version, so to speak. I mean, it's okay. It was one of those safety car things, so I thought, there you go, there's a better view of the side of it at least. Until it goes. Which is like always. Right. Yeah. Yeah, I thought it was alright. I might change the design a wee bit. Yeah, just do it in my Mini Cooper. PP. Do PP or not do PP? That is a question. That's one of the DLC cards I think I got. Funny feeling inside. Do I not have a power restrictor on this one? No, I don't. Only hide. Much money, but if I do, can't really do much changing because I don't have much on it. Yeah, let's just go with one of these ones. Well, that wasn't the warrant, so we'll go with that one instead then, because it was the closest. Exactly, yeah. Always should go to the toilet for PP. Everybody, this is a song. It's maybe quite simple, but now it's done. No, it's certainly different feel to compared to the bug. Oh shit! Sorry. Oh shit! Sorry. In my defense, that fence came from nowhere. Oh, righty then. I don't know what happened there. Let's try that again. Because I think it messed myself up because I tried to be a good boy and not actually hit him. Whoa there. Hmm. Oh my god. Oh, I hate when it does that. You're just trying to sort yourself back out again, and then it just puts you on the lap somewhere. I mean, I kind of do race like that where I slide the back end out, but I've got so used to doing it, I kind of just do it on every game, even when I shouldn't be doing it because the car's not meant for it. But this one's a bit of a skiddy one anyway, this one. It just wants to skid out, so I have to try to change. I still haven't done any drag racing on this. I mean, I tried drag racing once. Couldn't get along with the heels. Excuse me, coming through. I feel like I should try this game with a steering wheel. Though I've been tempted actually to play this in the VR to see what it's like. And then with the steering wheel on top of that, that'd be pretty mental. Oh, it's a banana! Banana! Nah, it was the little black dress I was wearing that made them really stand out. With my little gusset on as well. I was having such a bad hair day that day, though. Nothing I did would just worked. Well, I've been second. I mean, I was alright. I wouldn't say I was, amazing. But it was my favourite little black dress at the time. I always feel like that corner is so much more faster than what I did actually do it as. I always feel like that corner should be faster. I don't know what you're talking about. I've never been to Jack's before in my entire life, let alone wearing any type of female garments. And there's no proof or evidence that I had. Daddy dancer. Trying to think now. I don't think I ever actually went to Jack's in my normal clothing. I think it was always something weird and wacky, I think. No, I think I did a couple of times. The highway. I'm sure I did. Must have done. Not much of a secret, really, is it now? You've just told everyone. Ah, fuck my life. Really? Just everyone's just coming in. Yeah, I have to take an hour and a half to try to overtake all these vehicles, but yeah, I make one little fluff up, and they're just there. That seems fair. Out my way. So, I mean, took me ages to... Well, it didn't really take me ages to catch up to one, but it did kind of take me a wee while. And yet they're right up on my backside already. I'm determined to stay first. I mean, good car, though. It's alright. Bit slidey, but... Mid to rear, I think, isn't it? Middle to rear, this one. Hold me closer, tiny dancer. Yeah, I was never just the only one who did dress up. Most of my mates did, let alone, oh, fuck me, let alone other people as well. But I think on an average, I think it was like 50-50 kind of thing. If we did dress up or didn't dress up. Haha. Oh, just bashed me nipple. My ears kind of be pinched. It's a bit weird. Ooh, 64,000. Didn't get any of the clean race bit though, which is unfortunate. And now I've got an AMG. And here comes for the next 4 hours worth of reading. That's nice. Are you interested in knowing about AMGs? When you hear the name AMG, you probably think of super fast cars, right? No, not really. Do AMG make fast cars? Yeah, same here. I'll just skip through it then. Now I think of Nissan, the sort of GTRs and that with speed, not AMG. But okay, I'm winning GTRs. Let's have a look at what shit I get with my ticket then. Not only that, but when you do get tickets, apparently they're somewhat randomized, so you don't always get like full star the higher you are in the game or anything. Apparently. Let's see what I missed out on today then. No car. Okay, so first I've had one of these. I don't know what that does. You have received an invitation from a manufacturer. Use it to purchase a car at a brand central. Okay. So, do I get the... What? You received an invitation. This gives you a time-limited opportunity to buy a special car. Head over to the showroom to see what's available. Okay, so that just tells me what it is. Yeah, but that was there before. I already had that invitation. I'm sure I did, didn't I? I even looked at it saying, oh, what's this? So I already had an invitation to buy a special car. And then I just win an invitation which happens to be the exactly the same car I already had an invitation with in the first place. Well, that's really fucking disappointing. It's not even a decent looking car. Yeah, I thought I did. Yeah, I thought I've already looked at this and was like, well, what's that then? Really, they need to work out these tickets because I'm getting a bit miffed with these tickets. I mean, yes, I can afford it, but I don't want to waste 1,000,000 credits on a car that I'm not really interested in. Not really. No. I mean, even that one looks slightly bloody better. It's got, higher stuff. That's just messed up. I mean, why couldn't it give me, like, one for, like, a special Dodge Viper? Or even a McLaren, Aston Martin, you know, Volkswagen, Mini, um, what else? Maybe a Maserati, maybe a Bugatti. Even Renault would have been better. Peugeot as well would have been better. Fuck, even Bugatti would have been better, or even KTM. But no, I get Citroen. And cranky, I would have even taken most of these, and then in America, I would have taken Ford, definitely Dodge. In Asia Pacific, I would have taken Toyota, I would have taken Nissan, I would have taken Honda. Mazda to a certain degree, I would have taken Mitsubishi, Suzuki to a certain degree. But yeah, Citroen. Great. Thanks. Another wasted bloody ticket. Never mind. So I actually have to have one of those specific cars. I don't think I have. Oh no, I do have one. Yep. It's the hairdresser go-to car, isn't it? Or that, or a convertible, because, you can really use a convertible in the United Kingdom. Yeah. I mean, it's just why. But I'm actually quite annoyed with that. I already had that invitation. It's been there for freaking ages. It's been there for what, like 3-4 weeks now? And then they give me another invitation to buy a fucking car. I mean, even if it was like, here's a ticket. I mean, this would be better, actually, if it was still an invitation. But if it was like an invitation to buy a car from this manufacturer at, like, say, with 50% off or 25% off or 75% off if the stars, were higher, I think I would be more... I'd still be disappointed because there's literally just 3 cars under Citroen. But I think I would be slightly happier with it because at least I could purchase a car at a reduced rate, because obviously this game is about collecting the cars, so that would make a bit more sense. Yeah, I'd rather have had an invitation for a Ford Focus. They're brilliant little cars, those are. Yeah, extremely disappointed in that. Never mind. Found. I'd like to be under the sea in an octopus's garden in the shade. I messed up that corner a bit, didn't I? But at least I regained it back to a certain degree. Don't mind me, just squeezing through. Break! I took that a bit wide. about. I feel like these cars are quite heavy. The acceleration's a wee bit tad slower than I would like. Come on, you dumbass. Not sure how I made them all spray their drinks. But you want to buy those waterproof Mac things you can get when you go to Alton Towers. Yeah, most of them are. I mean, they're big, chunky things. I don't know why, but so many people like Skylines. I'm indifferent. I can't say I like them, and I can't say I dislike Skylines. Fast and Furious definitely made Skylines a bit more popular because of, obviously, that movie franchise. But they literally just had Skylines in one movie. That was it. And yeah, it's anomalous, isn't it, really, to car culture. Oh, I was obviously muttering to myself. God, this thing handles like a tank. Come on. To you, I just called to say I love you. Nope, muttering. Say how much I care. This is a really slow corner, that one. Bloody hell. I feel like I should just get out and push the car around that corner. I need it from the bottom of my heart. The rest of the track is quite quick. Just that one corner. Or am I in 6? Gotta go up at least 2 more places. I'll make sure I don't then. Haha. Apparently last time you could hear them. So I had to try to make sure that doesn't happen because I don't want to get fucking copyrighted by some twit in a office. Well, actually, it's most of the time it's bloody robots, isn't it, that do it now these days. I just can't seem to get mine around as quick as they get theirs around. Not sure why that is. And then it takes me a few seconds to build up memento again, to catch up again. A second ago, they were all kind of like in a bit of a bunch. Bollards. And I gotta play the catch-up game. Yeah. I feel like I should put a low RPM thing on it or something, because it just doesn't seem to want to kick out enough oomph. Plus, it doesn't seem to handle in the corners as well. It literally just does not want to go into a corner. If I can get into third place in this lap and the last lap, then I will win the car. Hopefully that one will be better than this one. I'm not sure what one it was. I should have paid attention. Hopefully it's not the same car I've got now. But this is that really slow, dodgy corner. Oh, come on. Like that, just then. He was actually touching me. So because the one in front of me now was touching me, it seemed to have prevented me from turning left. Even though he was on my right hand side, which made no sense. And I got one more lap. And all I got to do is just try to keep it. I mean, I'm aiming for first, obviously. Always aim for first, but yeah. This isn't probably the best handling cars I own. But it was locked, wasn't it, to us, to basically Skylines, GTRs. I mean, some of them can be actually not bad for a car when they're done right, but I think on this one, I just did the paintwork and maybe a couple of engine mods, but like barely touched it, maybe. I might be wrong, I don't remember, because this is one of the... I want to say this was one of the first ones I got my hands on, this was. Such a feeling, and bleed and love, as I do tonight, lady in red is dancing with me, cheek to cheek. Maddie here. See, even when I try to do the same thing to what they did to me, I can't. You and me. So I wanna be. I hardly know. Slingshot. There we go. We'll take the second. Nice little slingshot at the end then. What do we... Would that make you the beast? Oh, 3 stars. Yeah, it's going to give me rubbish, isn't it? What did we get? Okay. GTR 17 plate. Maybe that will handle better than the one I'm currently driving. Now. Of course, this is where I'll be. That would be the only race that I actually needed to use that car. But we'll see. We will see, we will see, we will see. No, I can't actually get into that one. Okay, let's see if that one handles better. But I'm going to stop for 5 seconds, make a cup of tea, go for to the toilet for a pee-pee, and then I shall be back momentarily. So I shall see you all in a minute. Hello. We are back. I think. I hope. Probably. Maybe. You. Oh, there we go. Right. What it doing? All I needed was the love you gave. All I needed was another day. All I ever knew, only you. Yeah, so we got a GTR 17 now, so at least we can try this car and see if this is any better than what we had before. I feel like this is going to be a bit more lighter and nimbler. I want to actually say it was a bit more powerful than my other one as well. Actually, no, it isn't, but I did realise I've got my screen. There we go. Hello. Let's try this one and see if we can do any better. I mean, I got second with the last one, so it wasn't too bad. It's just, I reckon I could have done a bit better if I had a bit more handling. All I needed was the love you gave. I'm being attacked by cardboard. What the hell is this anyway? Oh yes, I remember that now. There we go. They're the luckiest. Who's the luckiest? Oh. This one's a slider and all. Let's see if I can just slide it right in between these cars. And why are they lucky so far? Motion. People, eyes. Well, poetry in motion. And I'll sway. Come on. That way. Oh shit, I forgot to brake. Movement. Nothing I would change. I need improvement. Oh yeah, of course they didn't, did they? Yeah. Poetry in motion. You'll have to make an easy one, or is it just any time I come first? Is it? In that case, I'm really gonna be quiet then and just focus. We're going to go for the first. Cover me in sunshine, shower me in good times. Then the world keeps spinning since the beginning. Everything will be alright. Cover me in sunshine. Cover me in sunshine. Cover me in good times. Only the world keeps spinning since the beginning. Something will be alright. Cover me in sunshine. Yeah, she is. Yeah, she's a brilliant musician. Almost a magician then. Musician. I would love to go to one of her performances. I mean, the amount of work and, you know, and shit she puts into them compared to other people is just spectacular, really, when you think about it. Sunshine, tell me in good times. Tell me the world keeps spinning since the beginning, and everything will be alright. Cover me in sunshine. Yeah, I mean, of all the news coverage, videos, screenshots, and stuff I've heard of her concerts, she definitely goes out of her way to give her fans an amazing performance they won't forget. Asshole. I don't know how I kept that, but I'm happy I did. I'd love to go to one, yeah, it'd be awesome. And no, I wouldn't kick her out of bed either. If anything, I'd be dragging her to bed. I'll give her a good bloody workout. Yeah, because they have taste. It's one someone says, oh, cool, that Victoria Beckham, yeah. Nah, Pink is a real woman. As you're saying that, a skeleton's got more meat on the bone. Plus, I always feel like she has the look that she's sucking on a really, really, really sour sweet. I say thank you for the music, the songs I'm singing. Oh look, I'm on the last lap and I'm in first place. Oh, that woman's... She's been broke for fucking years. I mean, way before she said I do to David fucking Beckham of all people. Yay, first. Well, there we go. That's first. I'll leave it on the screen just in case there's any doubters. Yay! First. Oh, I didn't get... Oh, no. I did it a couple of walls, didn't I? So I wouldn't got a clean bonus. Yeah. So there'll be... Oh, I say thank you for the music. Giving it to me. At least I won a race. See, it's not me, it's the car. And I know they say people always blame their tools, but in this case, it was a Skyline. They are pretty big and heavy. Marriage proposal. There's some probably people looking at one another going, no, no. Well, between whom? That's a good one. I will go with Izzy and team because they were the victims of the last one. Then it to me. Tokyo Expressway. I remember this track back in the day. Sat here doing the 24-hour Le Mans. Oh. How about Tim and Stephen? There we go. Now that's the good one, yeah. I know. I reckon if I come first, it's Izzy and team. If I come second, it's Stephen and Beth. And if I come third, it would be Vic and Simon. I think that would be a good one. So we'll see how I place. And if I don't finish, or last. No, we'll just go with the top 3. We'll see what happens. Right. Here we go. Oh, look, it's a tunnel of love. Okay, then. So let's see what happens. Fate will decide. That and my Nissan. Of course, I'll also accept donations if you want me to come into a Pacific placement as well. So far, I'm in what, 8th? Yeah, 8th. Oh, crap. Okay, that wasn't as bad as I was anticipating. I kind of pre-crap then. Oh, get out of the way, you stupid twit. Oh, I have to slow down a lot quicker for that one next time. I've got an itch on my eye and I can't scratch it. I hate pausing in the middle of the racing game because it... Don't know about you, but it just messes me up. Ah, there we go. No, I actually did some good on that timer. Come on, get it around. Pretty sure I'm not going to get a clean race bonus now. I've bumped it too many times. Meet again. Don't know when. Look, get out of the way. I'm sick and tired of rear-ending you. Come on. There we go. Birds over the white cliffs of Dover. Tomorrow, you wait and see. Right, I'm in 4th. 2 laps to go. Who's going to be the lucky couple? Oh, fuck. This is where I realise I didn't use my brakes. Because I was too busy not looking. Did I gain a place then? I was in 4th, right? Now I'm in 3rd. Fuck it, it worked. If that is the case. I mean, it could have potentially have gone that way, but thankfully it didn't. I think I actually gained a place by the looks of it, because I was in 4th. But no, I didn't lose any placements. Okay, I'm in 2nd. Because I want to see what do you call it? Wedding licenses after this to make sure you did fulfill the dare. Oh, excuse me. Bumped me in the bottom. Will you piss off? Jesus Christ. In some ways, the other Skyline was too heavy. This one's a bit too light. It's quite twitchy in the corners. I just realised my indicators are going off and I can't stop it. It's really distracting me. Some of them are married, are they? Oh, wow. You'll just have to get divorced first then, won't you? Nope, I finally figured out how to turn my fucking indicators off. That was weird. What I don't understand is why do my headlights always flash when I'm braking, like heavily braking? Oh, well, then that would be, what they call it? An annulment? Go to the judge, don't yell so much, saying, look, I want a divorce, but the prick's no longer about. I didn't kill him, honestly. He's just disappeared. Can you please give me an annulment? Oops, shit. I think it works that way, doesn't it? Oh, I'm actually quicker. Yeah, that'll do. Ah. So if they're a widow then, I mean, how does that work? Could you, like, do you still have to wait for that period of time? Or could you get one soon if you wanted one? Not that I could see someone who is a widow would want to be divorced instantly. And there we go, first place. So the lucky winners is, who was it again? Who is the first names? Izzy and Tim then. Congratulations, you're now getting married. I expect the invitation in the post haste. I mean, it's up to you if you want to mention me in your wedding speeches that I was the one who helped, but, you know, it's entirely up to you. Actually, that kind of makes sense, really, doesn't it? Yeah. I mean, in all fairness, that was probably the better car out the couple that I was using for the Skyline-y type GTR ones. And there we go. Back to the cafe. No, do I? Oh yeah, I've still got a ticket, haven't I? Well, I'll do that first. Hmm. Free cars, and I guarantee I still won't get one. Oh, fuck me, that's a miracle. I mean, once again, it's a BMW. I suppose at least it's got PlayStation all over it, at least, innit? It's kind of almost like they were like, you have to win this car. Yeah. M6 GT3 Endurance Model 16. I mean, alright, at least it's the second car I've won now. Shame it was a BMW. Let's have a look at it. She had to go, I don't know. She wouldn't say. I'm just doing these because these little ticks annoy the poop out of me. That's all of them. Love was such an easy game to play. There it is. So that's it there. At least it's got Sony all over it, but I think I could paint that anyway, so it wouldn't really make a difference. Bit disappointed it was a BMW. It's a cool paint job, though. Kind of feel like they made it specifically for these games, though, with all the PlayStation advertisement all over it. Right. Won't bother reading the Skyline things. And I got another ticket. Just skip through all this rubbish. In the sycamore tree, dream a little dream of me. Okay, so winning this one, I get a track. I feel like the track should just be unlocked. I think we had that conversation last time, but I still do believe they should have the track unlocked. All of them just ready to go. look at that sexy one there then. I still want to know where that Dodge Viper around this area comes from, or where it goes. I've only seen it once. I'd love to actually see it again, and in person. I've never actually seen a Dodge Viper in real life, apart from that one, and that literally was just like the bit of the back end. Even if I could just touch it. Nothing pervy or anything, but it would still be nice. Yep, as per usual, the lowest amount of money possible. I mean, seriously, a 4-star ticket, and I get 10,000 as a 4-star ticket. I just feel like that's really shitty. Oh, okay. Oh, we're doing a championship. 700 or less. What do I have that's the closest to 700? Well, my Dodge Viper is too powerful. Let's have a go. Let's... really... There we go. I can use my Lightning McQueen Dodge Viper. Hopefully it will handle well for this track. Is it Trial Mountain? Well, let's give it a ruddy good show, chaps. What? Tally ho. Yep. Definitely. That's one ass you wouldn't mind slapping with your own hand, not with another car. I was going to originally paint it in my favourite colours, but then I thought I'd do a Lightning McQueen paint job on it because it just seemed funny. So I have a Lightning McQueen Dodge Viper instead. Oh, get out of the way, you pillock. I'm British. We're good at road rage now. Get out of the way. In all fairness, I think when you do hear road rage, I think the English do seems to have the more unique flavour of language when it comes to road rage. Of course, this Dodge Viper is actually special. Queuing. Yeah, we're good at queuing. Yeah. I remember during the fuel crisis, there was a woman who was queuing just because everybody else was queuing. Yep. She definitely needed to get out more. Bye-bye, blue one. Oop. I'm sorry. Oop, shit. In some ways, this car's a bit too quick for this track. Because this is my, oh, fuck me. Ah. Like I said, you're trying to correct yourself, and then it just puts you back in a random place. But yeah, in some ways, this one's a little too quick, really, because this is my, big overall car. It's built for top speed, really. Not so much handling, but it's handling quite nicely. Try not to hit the blue one. While going fast. Worst thing is I have to catch back up to where I was now. Bit of a pain. Oh. Bump. Yep. Dodge Viper with Noz. It's actually a good combination. Let's not hit that fucking wall again. Definitely is. When I did this build, obviously I've restricted it for this race. But unrestricted with the Noz, yeah, it's mentally quick. Within the first, I don't know, like 10, 15 seconds, I've overtaken every single car. But it is quick. Like right now, I've got about a quarter tank of Noz left. So I've just been using it for accelerating out of corners after heavy braking. Crap. Just trying to squeeze in between the two of them, but I kind of hit the wall more. Unfortunately, once you've used your Noz, obviously, it doesn't, like, you know, kind of magically refill itself. But, like on some, like, other games, like some of the Grand Need for Speed games, it kind of fills up, doesn't it? Or what are you doing, like, near misses and stuff? But this will be my last little bit of left to get me up. But yeah, when this car's full power with the Noz, it's pretty crazy. Because at the time, I ran out of money to put things onto it, so I had to kind of stop there. Otherwise, I was going to put some downforce and some other bits and pieces onto the car to make it even more of a beast. But so far, this is my favorite car that I've got and that I've put some work into it. She just needs a little bit more. That's it. Yep, that's right. I mean, it just goes like a rocket, this one does. I think this may be one of the cars, the only ones I've got Noz on. I think. I might be wrong. It might just be this is the only one. Here's my last little bit of Noz up. Why not? There we go. All my Noz is gone now. Of course, now I've got some money. No. I don't think it even needs it in this game. I mean, I'm just dominating everybody else in this race at the current moment. I mean, they're about 7 seconds behind me. It's definitely not needed in on this track, in this car. But doing the bowl, the really big one, even that it's not needed on. I literally just use it for acceleration, just to get off the line quick. But beyond that, I don't really bend to use it. But I thought I'd use it on this one just for shits and giggles. But this is obviously restricted to 700, where I think it's about 750 normally or something like that. I think it was. But yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure how I'm revelant, that last word. Is it because I is hip and down with the kids, down with the posse? Ooh, there we go. Go around that corner a bit oddly. Yeah, I'm down with the kids, innit? Was that the final lap? Yes, it is. Wee. Yeah. Ugh. Word. See, I know street slang. Yeah, I'm down with the homies. I like how I'm doing a championship for a track. At least give me a ticket. Yep. In it. I'm down with the homies. I'm not. I have no idea what, half of that shit is on to these days. Ugh. Yeah, I like to think that if this was for a championship, I'd like to have like got something more than just unlocking a track. Maybe a ticket, a free car, something. Joke is I can handle this mid to rear Dodge Viper better than I could handle that Skyline. Maybe one day. Nah. But yeah, this car handles so much more better than that Skyline I was driving a little while back. It's faster as well. Yep, I'm not going to bump the blue one. Oh, I'm sorry, blue one. I didn't mean to bump you. It's just because you were going slower in the corner than I'm used to. Yep. I mean, this one handles so much more better. And it's faster, quicker, and it's just so much more sexier. I'd rather have one of these than a Skyline. You could, if someone offered me a fully kitted out, top of the range, stupid, ridiculously priced, overtuned Skyline, or a standard everyday Dodge Viper, I'm picking the Dodge Viper every time. It's been one of my favourite go-to cars for as long as I can remember. This and the Lotus Elises. And obviously the 1967 GT500 Mustangs. Those are my all-time favourite cars. I do like the Lamborghini Countach's. An unpractical car and looks odd, but I think that's why I kind of just liked it when I was younger. But that one I'm not as fussed about as much as the other ones I've just listed. I obviously do like I forget, for non-performance fast cars, I do like the original Bugs, and I also do like the original Minis. Don't like what they did to the Bug or the Mini for the new model, should we call them. I think they look a bit odd. I mean, I just don't think... I mean, why would you put the Speedo in the middle of the fucking dash? I mean, surely that's a health and safety issue, But I will say, however, it is certainly different compared to the norm. But, yeah, it's just very fucking weird, to say the least. Oh, God, yeah, I forgot. Yeah, oh, yeah, definitely Ford Escort Cosworth with that unique spoiler on it. Awesome car that was. I remember when they used to be on Top Gear, they used to use that car as like the benchmark for most of their cars for the time attack. I mean, it just goes to show how an amazing vehicle it was. Wasn't that keen on these Sierra Cosworths? But I think they were kind of like more of a stealthy version in a sense because they were a bit more subtle, weren't they? They didn't have like a over-the-top spoiler on them. But yeah, definitely the Cosworths were a brilliant car, and they dominated the rally championship for a while as well, didn't they? I don't think the Cosworths are in this game, but I know they have kind of like a Legends thing. But as of yet, I've not seen any cars that really jump out to me. Wow. It depends, innit, really? Like, in theory, every car can go up in flames, but I know if they were tuned wrong, they could. I think it was when people made the mixture too lean. I remember when I was young, I always thought I was going to lose my virginity in a Cosworth. Never did happen. Still waiting now. Oh, I'm in first. No, I'm poor. I would never be able to afford any of them. I think they go for like about 40,000, 50,000 pounds these days, the Cosworths. I mean, technically, you should be able to still do kit cars of them. Can't see why you couldn't. There's a big enough donor car to fit the body shape. How many laps I got? This and one more. Throttle the throttle. I know what you said, but it sounds like you were implying using a doner kebab to make a car, and the thought just crossed my mind. And it just made me kind of chuckle to myself. But yes, in most cases, you would use a Ford Mondeo as the donor vehicle, as the subframe is pretty much almost exactly the same as the Cosworths. But you would have to use an old Mondeo to do so. The new Mondeos, I think, the subframe is a slightly longer, I want to say. So it probably wouldn't fit on a modern Mondeo. But there's probably other vehicles that would be closer, because it was quite a compact 5-door car. But I feel like the new 5-door Mondeos are probably too big for it if you were to do one. I might be wrong. I haven't really paid attention to the new Mondeos since 2000s. It's probably the last time I sort of was aware of the Mondeos. Longer and wider than new ones. What, the old Mondeos were longer and wider than the new ones, or the new ones are longer and wider? I always did actually want to make my own kit car. Originally, I was thinking of doing my own. The new is, yeah. So if the new one is wider and longer, then it wouldn't fit as a donor car then, which would be unfortunate because at least it would be newer. But yeah, I always wanted to make my own kit car. I knew I was never going to be able to afford the GT500, so I'd always contemplated about doing my own kit car instead. at the time, and then I was like, well, I could always do myself a Dodge Viper version instead, but it was always come down to space. No garage, nowhere to keep the parts and to put it all together and stuff. So that idea kind of just fell on. I was gonna say deaf ears then, but it's not really deaf ears. Yeah, yeah, I would need a '90s one, which is unfortunate because then it's an older vehicle, and if it was a newer vehicle, then it would kind of last twice as long, if that makes sense. But either way, I wouldn't mind. But it would definitely save you a lot of money if you were to do that. To make a kit car version. But yeah, I'd like to make one, but I just don't have a garage or anything to put it. But if I had a garage, I would so god to love to make the Akira motorcycle. That one is definitely one of my sort of dreams. But can't do much about it. Funds and space, it always comes down to, doesn't it, really? What, doing the car? Dunno. Can't see why you can't. I don't think there's a legal requirement it has to be electric if you're making a kit car or a kit bike. I know they want to ban all petrol and diesel cars by the year 2030, I think it was. But even now, the technology's not good enough to have that done. Help, falling in love with you. What Honda was that? Yeah, kind of obvious it would be the NSX. I wouldn't sell it. It'd be mine. It would be mine. It'd be my afternoon drive car. Nods. Break. I can't help falling in love with you. I can't help falling in love. Yeah. I mean, here's the thing, like, like, it's one thing banning cars because of the emissions and a lot, but I think they should just leave motorcycles alone. Did I get a yellow flag? The hell's going on? Yeah. I think I got a yellow flag at some point, but I don't know what I did to get a yellow flag. But I have to slow down. the fuck did I get a yellow flag for? And then, what? Okay, hopefully you guys were paying attention, because I wasn't. Why did I get a yellow flag for? And that I was told not to overtake. Was it when I could have cut the course? But that was a little while back, that was. Sure, I can't have been for that. Must have done something else. Fair enough, that was a bit random. But, yeah, as I was saying, you know, like, with the classic cars and stuff, you know, like, loads of people like to drive their old classic cars, you know, that's why they're called classic, you know. Without classic cars, you know, the history of motoring would be crap, you know, type thing. But I get that they want to ban all petrol and diesel cars by a certain period of time, but the technology of electric vehicles is just shit. Plain and simple, it's just shit. No, I would have thought it would have told me. But yeah, I mean, it takes like, what, 6-7 hours to fucking charge a car up. People keep disconnecting your fucking cars when they're charging. There's not enough charge stations. Electric cars are more expensive than petrol cars. The government says, oh, but we'll give you some money off if you buy an electric car. They knock off like 1,000 fucking quid, which is just pathetic. You know, it's just the whole idea of the technology is just rubbish at the current moment. Maybe in 20, 30 years, when batteries can charge up like really quickly, because what takes me like 5 minutes to fill my bike up with fuel, and it's like hours to fill a car up. It's just a stupid concept right now, and they should just leave motorcycles alone completely, because the carbon footprint of a motorcycle, oh fuck, this is where I'm going to get a flag because I just did that. But motorcycles' carbon footprint is like practically non-existent. Yeah, it does exist. I'm not denying that, but it's nowhere near that of a car. I mean, in some ways, you could probably technically say for a motorcycle to make the same emissions as one car, the bike would have to be on the road for like a year or something daft like that. And then cars obviously produce so much more emissions when they're in traffic. And the irony is, cars actually cause traffic. You imagine everyone was on a motorcycle, you probably would never see a bloody traffic jam ever again. You know, and even then, motorcyclists don't need to sit around in traffic because they obviously just filter through, which is also saving the environment. But I know there's a town in Paris, not Paris, a town in France, shall I say, that has actually banned cars. I think it was, I can't remember if it was cars or all vehicles, but it was all vehicles within a certain age bracket. So if your car was, oh, here we go. Yeah. Yeah, but that is just, I mean, that's just a simple cop out. Oh, well, you should charge your vehicle when you're at home every night. Okay, but then why? Yeah, Paris. Yeah, so in that, based on that assumption, then, you know, with the charging, every house should have a petrol station built into their homes then, because it's easier to fill up your car at home than it is to go to a petrol station. It's just a cop out. It's the government's way of basically trying to, you know, force you. It should be your choice if you want to get a fuel, if you want to get an electric car. It should be your choice if you want to have a hybrid or a diesel or a petrol. You know, regardless if it's to help the environment or not, or fossil fuels, whatever. But if you seriously want people to take that seriously, lower the fucking price. Some electric vehicles are actually more expensive than their petrol counterparts. That's just a stupid idea. And they need to design it in such a way that you're not, you know, people just can come along and just undo your things. I don't get it. I'm all for it, I really am. But I just don't think the technology is good enough for it. And not only that, I was actually saying to the minion the other week, we were watching some rally videos. Imagine what motorsport would be like if every single car was electric. You wouldn't have the thrill, the excitement, the smell of the races. You wouldn't even hear the fucking cars coming around the bloody track. You know, racing, you know, is not just about, you know, saving the environment and stuff. You know, it's the sounds, it's the smells and all that type of stuff. But, yeah. Yeah, that won't happen anytime soon. That will actually help. And the trouble is, the government keeps selling stuff, but all they really care about is taking more money out of our bloody pockets. And there's some like a £200 electric thing or something you can get. But there was an interview with one of the PMs talking about it, and he was describing it. Yes, it will kill off motor racing, which will also kill off car manufacturers, because a lot of car manufacturers actually test new technology and stuff in racing cars before it goes into production, mostly on road. But yeah, it was this tax thing or something for electricity or something. I, I, I don't think it was to do with electric cars. I think it was just general electricity stuff. But the way he was describing it was a loan. And he was like, oh, no, it's not a loan. And then they're like, so how does it work? He goes, oh, well, you have the choice to pay it back. And the presenter goes, oh, so we have a choice. He goes, well, no, you do have to pay it back. And he was like, well, that's a loan then. He was like, no, it's not a loan. And even the female presenter then said to the audience, what does it sound like? And the audience went, it's a loan. And he was like, no, it's not a loan. It's this and this. And it goes, oh, so we don't have to pay it back then? Oh, no, you have to pay it back. It's like, well, make your fucking mind up. You know, it just made no sense. It's just the government. They just want your fucking money. But, yeah. It gets me a little riled up, shall we say. There we go, first place. Ugh. Like I said, I don't want to shit on the technology. It's a good idea. If it helps, it helps. Yep. I mean, I'm not trying to shit on the technology, but it's good if it helps. But right now, the technology is too young for it to make a difference. It's not visible enough. It wouldn't be practical. And that's why I don't think it should, be... I feel that instead of saying, oh, we're going to ban all cars by this date and do this and do this, I think what they should have done was move that time forward a bit until the technology catches up with their predicted, shit that will happen. It's like saying, right, we're going to ban all paper and pens, and we're all going to be using, computers and tablets in the next 2 years. And yet the most advanced tablet at the time is, an Etch-a-Sketch. That's how I feel. Like, right now, the electric technology is the equivalent of an Etch-a-Sketch to a tablet. It's just not advanced enough. It's not practical enough. Yeah, because no fucker can hear the vehicles. Of course, now they've made it even more better because now you have to give way to pedestrians who are crossing the road if you're trying to turn into a corner. Okay, that's great. Now they can pay fucking road tax. I said, the whole bloody world's going to shit at this rate. It's just a daft concept. Maybe in a few years' time when it improves, maybe then, but not now. Yeah. I mean, rallying's going to be probably the worst one that's going to be affected by electric vehicles because it's just not going to sound the same, is it? Or motorcycles. Oh, here we go. Right. Left, middle, or right? Pick wisely, because if you get it wrong, I'm ending the stream right now. Yeah, so you've been warned. Yeah, I suspect the Formula E, what do they call it, isn't it? I haven't watched it. I haven't been interested in it. What was that? The Ferrari F4 300. I'd prefer the 75. At least it's old school classic, but they're all Ferrari at the same time, aren't they? But yeah, I haven't watched the electric Formula 1 or anything. I've not been interested in it. It's just not going to be the same. It's like a dildo, isn't it? Or a vibrator, should I say. It's alright, it gets the job done, but it's not as good as the real thing. And I feel like that with when it comes to electric racing cars, I feel like it's going to be the same. It'll be alright, but it's not the same. Traitor. Yeah. At least the bits I used to make for them were proper ones. Nah, I'm only joking. But, I mean, like I said, I don't want to shit on the technology. It will be good. It will help. But there's certain applications it just won't work on. And that should tell you something. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm not interested in tracks. Oh, this one gives me a roulette. Wait. Pikes Peak is actually in this game? Okay, that I did not know. I'm going to try and find that race if I can win the Pikes Peak. That was a cool car back in the day, but I'm actually going to stop for a couple of minutes to go to the bathroom. Living in the world of common people. That's not the one I was hoping it was going to be. Let's see if it's under Europe. Nope. Nope. Yeah, that's not the one I was hoping for. I was hoping for the old school one. Yeah, I know. I'm only messing. You go where the money is, don't you? I mean, it makes sense. I should have nicked more of the stuff, though, from work. Should have nicked enough to make my own car. Right, I'm going to stop there for a minute or two. I'm going to go to the bathroom quickly. I'm not going to bother making myself a drink because it won't be long until we'll be finishing the stream for this evening anyway. So I shall be back in a few minutes' time. See you in a bit. Hello, we're back. Did I unmute myself? I did, yes. That is good, good. Right. I just remembered something. Because I use an idiot. Gotta do this, do that. There we go. 2 seconds. I assure you it is worth it. Oh, you're going mad on the bops again, are we? Right, I need to... Nope, that's the wrong button. Okay, and then I gotta do that, I think. Okay, let's see if that works. There we go. Right, so the code on your screens is for, well, it's for a little game called Skyrim. That is obviously for the Elder Scrolls Skyrim game. It's the Game of the Year Edition Deluxe. Put that. Well, they'll have to wait for a second because he's disappeared, but they'll be back soon. But yeah, so that code there is to give you the Elder Scrolls Oblivion Game of the Year Edition Deluxe. Take the code down, put it on GOG or GOG.com, and yeah, and then redeem the code. So I'll leave it there for a couple of minutes to give you the opportunity to do so. And yeah, happy gaming. Whoa. Oh, I need a dirt car, don't I? Yeah, change car. Yep, as long as it's been there for a couple of minutes, so I shall now remove that. There we go. And now I should be... Hello, I'm back. There we go. So yeah, so enjoy the game. I hope you spend countless of thousands upon thousands of hours as I have in the game. And hopefully you remember at some points to stop playing, to go to the toilet and take a break once in a while. Because it's easy to forget that. Right, so I need a rally car. I do actually have that one there, however. Do I... No. Ooh, yeah, we're back. So you can bop Sharky and you can bop me. I'm gonna buy dirt tires, don't I? But yeah, I hope you enjoy the game and you get a lot of fun from it. Just remember to take breaks. There we go. Well, this is a family show, so it should be kept PG at least. But I don't know. So far, you've made people kiss and get married. Well, technically that was me, though, wasn't it? I don't know. Yep, you can do truths. I'm not sure how you're going to base your truths on, or how you're going about doing it. If I'm racing, I was really hoping that was going to be the other, the red Pikes Peak race one. I was telling that to the minion the other day, actually. Literally was just the other day. 2 days ago, I think it was. But that was a Suzuki. That one would be, what? Audi Quattro, isn't it? I think this is... Yeah, I think this is my actual... Gonna be my very first actual, rally race, I think, in this game. I've done a couple of the rallies for the licenses, but I think this is actually going to be my very first proper race for it. Right. On that note, let's see how terribly I do. Oh, it's an actual race. That's a bit random. Oh, shit. Yeah, gotta get, might take me a couple of laps, if not, a couple of attempts to kind of get the hang of it. Oh, shit. Fucking hell. I mean, I'm not normally this bad. You got to steer before you hit the corner, and you got to be kind of mindful of what you're doing, but it's easy to sort of try to race it as if you're doing normal track races. Shit. Just won't get off the bloody wall now. Oh, I'm doing awful. I feel like I can drive a real car on a rally track better than this, though. Shows I'm still trying to race as if it was a normal track. But it's just getting out the headset that it's not a track, it's a rally. But I think that's why I like Gran Turismo, because you all the cars handle differently, and tracks are sort of different where and how you drive them, basically. I know in some of the Gran Turismos, didn't they used to have like how many miles you covered in a car? That was always cool, because then you could see just how much of a car you liked and which ones you didn't like. I don't know if I've driven this one before. I'm going to say I may have driven it on tracks, but I don't believe I've driven it on a rally, because obviously I had to buy the dirt tires for it, but I decided to pick it because it was a rally car. You got in my line, you meanie. Yeah. I think I got what you meant then. Yeah. I mean, the diversity of the races, the cars. It's why I enjoy playing it as well. I've played every single Gran Turismo that's ever been out. But yeah, I mean, they're brilliant games. The sport was okay, but I feel like this one's just a bit more better. And the CAF part of it, that's certainly different. I mean, I'm not sure how long that's going to continue going, the CAF missions, because obviously they help you to win the cards. And I'm assuming that all but the special rarer cards, should we say, like the legendary stuff, it wouldn't include those. But it would include all the other 400 odd normal cards, is what I would assume. But I don't know. Be interesting to see how long it just keeps on going for. But yeah, I'm certainly enjoying this one a lot. Just wish that they would sort out those tickets and maybe the cost of the cars or the races or something. Took that a bit awful, that one corner. And that one. Whee! Your sanity. I just say don't be free. They will not do well. So listen now. Oh shit. Kind of cooked that a little bit too much, but I managed to rescue it at least. And there we go. Good old wee finish. Like most races, and it takes you a second or two to kind of readjust of what you're supposed to be doing, and then, you know, pretty much straightforward, isn't it, in most cases? Now, I'm tempted to make a Dodge Viper rally car now. That would be pretty damn cool. Almost 2 million. Wasn't the Pikes Peak I was hoping for, but nah. Wow, I got a helmet. I really feel like their reward system should be so much more better than it is. We shouldn't be able to. My stream should not be playing any music whatsoever on your side. I even turned it off completely and muted it and all. Okay, well, I'll just have to not listen to me music, if that's going to be the case, as I don't want to be copyrighted. I mean, I know it's a bit harder than copyright a live stream, but they can kind of ban me straight away, can't they? So I best not then. Okay, never mind. Nick, gotta change to racing tires now. You should have picked that Pikes Peak, actually. See how good that one was. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I'm listening to Spotify. Or I was. I've now paused it and turned it all. Well, I haven't turned it off. I've just paused it. Because I know the mean told me last time I was playing this game a couple of weeks back that you could faintly hear my music in between me talking or sounds of the track. So I turned it all down. But if you can still hear it, then obviously that's not going to be very beneficial. So I just have to turn it off. Chip, if I had longer time. Alright. These will probably be the last race for the evening. That's weird. I've got racing tires on, and I've got just as much grip as I did during a rally race a second ago. Or... Oh, I'm assuming you mean. Well, if you're able to hear the music, I can get copyrighted, can't I? But as I said, well, in this case, I would be, like, my stream would just stop abruptly and I'd be shadow banned for X amount of time. So I'll just turn it off. This car likes to skid out. As long as you're not too harsh with the braking and that, it's not too bad. Yeah, it's easier said than done. I drive aggressively. I mean, it's always the way though, isn't it? Same car, two different tracks, two different types of tires, and it handles so differently. Definitely keeps you on your toes. Mm. Well, in some ways, you got to drive aggressively in racing to a certain degree. Just not allowed to bump them or go off the track, basically, isn't it? Oh, fireworks. There's actually a fun fair at the current moment opposite BM. And just before Asda. That was weird, walking to BM and seeing a bloody fun fair ground thing. Oh yeah, of course, yeah, it's half term now, isn't it? Yeah, I do want a nice clean race. I haven't had a clean race all this time so far. It's all been bumps and cracks and all sorts so far. I don't remember the last time I went to a fun fair. I think the last one I did go to was in the main park in town. I think was the last one I went to. I mean, it's all right because there's free entry. You know, not to mention it's on on public land, so it should be free entry anyway. But I think each ride was like £1 or something. I think it said on the board somewhere. No idea. And I did the race. Yay. Yeah, it was just weird, just walking up the road and just seeing it there all of a sudden with all the bright lights. How long is it there for, I wonder? I mean, I got one more race to go. Yes. Oh, it's another dirty one. I've noticed instead of saying Sindef, it almost sounds like it's saying Sydney. Maybe it's just the way she sounds, but she ain't going to be 100%, that's for sure. But still sounds funny, though. Cindy. And yeah, it's definitely like dirty ones. I think that went down the wrong pipe. Right, last race then. Yep. As you know, you said it because she normally sprays. Oops. Kind of cooked it on the brakes a bit there. I think I would be more politically correct to say you got some sprayers there. Wee! Woo, what the fuck? Oh, fuck you, you fucking little fuck. Oh, I lost, what, like 4 or 5 bloody places because of that weirdness? Get off my bumper. Oh, I trying to figure out which one's the guiltiest party, is it? Yeah, it was only a little prank compared to last time. This was actually the track for the license, wasn't it, this? Yeah, it was. Yeah, this was the one that actually gave me some difficulty, actually. And now I'm actually racing it. I like how you actually have, come to the conclusion who's the worst and who's the least. Though I feel like that list could change and alternate. And what would be the order for the men then? Well, at least he had common sense. Steven, Steph, Sam, and Tim. So the two newbies are at the bottom of the list. I'm not even on the list because I'm so sweet and innocent. Well, I was until a minion corrupted me. There we go. And then just go through the jump. Oh no, I've got another lap to go yet, apparently. Oh, I almost mess up on that corner. Every time. Well, not the corner itself, but the jump. That's what almost gets me. That is true. As I said, it can always change around, can't it? I missed you. How many more laps I got? One more. Well, the last of this one. Nope, too much. Which then obviously in turn messes me up for everything else on that corner then. Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't think I can get Lou because his humour and my humour are the same, by the sounds of it, which is basically non-Twitch friendly, which is a bit of a pain. And Amelia, I'll have to try harder. A lot. Yay, I broke 2 mil. And yet, funny enough, that was not an achievement. See, that as well. Every time you level that collection thing up, you'd think you'd get some type of reward, but you don't. And the only rewards I have had from it so far is a couple of race suits and a couple of helmets, which just seems a bit... yeah. Anticlimactics. And we do like a good climax. Some people more than others. Exactly. Twitch can't handle our humour. Okay. Right, let's get this over and done with. You interested in reading about rallies? Yeah, give me the ticket. Wow. If he didn't tell me rally cars were built for rallies, I would never have guessed that. I thought rally cars were going to the shops. Well, I mean, they're not what I would... I mean, they say these are legendary cars, but I wouldn't actually say they were legendary. Now, we'll just get through it, get to the ticket. What's the next thing on the list? Ferraris, and I get another track. Or tracks. Well, yeah, not exactly what I would say legendary. Right, let's see what I won't get then. I really just don't see the point of these. I mean, it's one thing having parts for cars, but at least every time I do get a part, I never own the car. I think I've got like 4 or 5 now, and I don't think I own a single car for them. Okay, I do own the Toyota. That's the only car I actually own, but apparently you don't have any parts. Then why are you telling me that there's parts for this then? Well, that makes no sense at all. It says I have a car collected, but I have no parts for it. Or maybe that's because I'm just happened to be in the car at the time. Either way, I don't own any of the vehicles. So what's the point of giving me parts for cars I don't own? It's like, if it's not that, it's like it's the lowest amount of money you could possibly earn. Which is really quite insulting. They really need, for the love of God, please, if they're listening, sort out the bloody tickets. It is. It's frustrating. Every time you get a ticket, it's randomized. So you could get like a 4 star now, and then your next ticket could be a 1 star, even though you've gone so far progression or unlocked so many cars. The tickets are still randomized. And yet the prize, I would say, isn't randomized, because every time you get the ticket, you get the worst fucking thing on there. And if you do get parts, you don't fucking own the car for it. Seriously, they need to fix it. Well, they do have the Diablo at least. What's in the legend cards, as they call it. Oh wow, they've actually got more in here than they normally do. Normally they've just got about like 5 or 6 in here. Okay, I've just unlocked that one. And that's supposed to be cost 1 million. And I do have the boss already, yeah. Because I do feel like I want to buy a car, because I don't normally have enough money to buy a car, but at the same time, I'm not going to waste my money. Oh, I went in the wrong category as per usual. That's where I'm supposed to go. I don't know. Is there any decent cars worth buying, maybe? Because I bought that one last time. I think that's supposed to be the fastest car in the game now, or something, apparently. Doesn't look like, by spec-wise. 693 brake horsepower. Doesn't seem all that high. That one's a bit better at 1006. 1409. 1449. 2586. Wow. Four-wheel drive. Bloody hell. And that's standard, I'm guessing? PP is 1336.12. Fucking hell. You'd think these ones would be faster, wouldn't you? But like the full-on race car is slower than the standard car. I'm tempted to buy one. Which one do you think I should purchase? Right, we've got number 1, number 2, hee number 3, and number 4. I don't know. Very sleek, though, aren't they? $7,000cc. I like how that one doesn't say the fastest. Okay, well, if we go by brake horsepower and by PP, it would be that one, as that's got the most maximum power at 2,586 with a PP of 1,336. That's 1,400. That's 1,000. That's 693. So, ew. Or we can pick a color. Okay. Oh. Okay, what color do we go with? Obviously, you can change it, you know, with paints, but what should we go with? Matte black. Well, they call it carbon prototype. Devil blue carbon details. Red. Black and green. Black and yellow. Black and red. Gunmetal Spitfire orange. Liquid silver crush orange. I feel like those ones are a little bit more on the boring-ish side. I'm leaning more towards that one being kind of like a very stealthy color. Or maybe that one, because it kind of gives me Razor vibes with the black and green. And it kind of looks work. Devil blue or red. See, I feel the red's a bit too much. I don't think it really works with that. But the blue, however, does look nice. Yeah, we'll go with the blue. Bye-bye £1,000,000. And what do I get for leveling up? A helmet? Nothing. You're not car. Change now. Yes, let's get it in that car. Let's take it Because this will be the last thing I'll do, and then I'll be calling it for the night. But let's take it to the bowl. Special route. It's not classed as a road car? Please change your current car to the specific car type. You can check a car's type in your garage or when you purchase it. Okay. Let's go to a custom race then. Yeah, we'll just leave it like that. Right, let's see how this one handles then. Oh, crikey. It's like a hair trigger. Yeah, I'm doing 370 miles an hour. Oh my god. If you kind of like move the pad just a slight bit, it just wants to like just rock it to the left. This, fair play, this is quick. Oh my god, that looks so weird inside. Oh, I don't like the cockpit inside. That's ouch. And this is standard. Remember, I haven't actually done anything to this car yet. If I can. Oh my life. Well, don't accidentally touch someone. I mean, the acceleration on it is crazy as well. I'm already up to 300 miles an hour. It kind of buggered me up on that one. This car's mental. Christ, I dread to think what it would be handled like on a track. And I was first. Went from first to 20th in a blink of an eye. That is quick. Yeah. It was kind of obvious I was gonna clean race bonus. I might as well do another race because it's gone past midnight, hasn't it? I mean, that was crazy. Literally just a tiny little tap And I just start spinning around like a madman, lost all my places. Just look at the acceleration on this thing, is crazy. I dread to think what upgrade. Shame it wasn't classed as a race car, because I could have used it in the actual official race to see what it would have been like with the other cars compared to it. Obviously, these are all the same car, but I'm trying to slipstream a little bit, but in some ways, I feel like I have to concentrate more with this car than any of the other cars I've driven. If I can, I'm going to do this race, see if I win it, and then see if that gives me my miles for the day for the ticket. Yeah, it should give me a ticket. And then I'm going to see what can be added to the vehicle afterwards, and then I'll be calling it night there on that part. Imagine if you can actually add more to this. I mean, right now it's stock. Jesus, when Dodge make a car that's stupidly quick, they know how to make a car. I mean, this is extortionate. It's absolutely shocking. Okay, last turn. The amount of feedback I was getting then. Seen him today. Who did you see today? That's quick. Yay, free start. Okay, that was mental. Right, quick look. See what's available for it. We'll do the ticket as well. I'm surprised you didn't give me an achievement for spending over 1 million credits on one vehicle. Well, there's free cars, so they're desperate for me to have a car. Oh, yeah. Absolutely shocking, guys. Look at this. There's a hole in the wall. Absolutely shocking. Look, they forgot to put the guttering on. Absolutely shocking. Tuning shop. Right, anyway. Okay, I can buy tires. I can obviously do a power restrictor, which I'll purchase anyway. And a ballast. And a semi. I can do a customers LED, and I can do the transmission under racing. I can do tires only under extreme. I can't even add NOS. I can do a hydraulic handbrake, which I think is just going to be mad. I can't even change the engine. Oh, because it resets it to factory. Wow. All I can literally buy is tires. That's how quick this car is. That it's so quick, it won't give you anything else. That's mental. I don't know if I want to use this in a rally track. What about body? Can you do anything to body? No, that was under the wrong thing. But you can't make the body wide. Everything's obviously excellent, like oils and whatnots. So you can change the wheels, the colour. There are no custom parts. Can't do any available parts that can be fitted to the car. So I can just change the wheels and the paint job. Wow. Okay. That's as quick as it will go. That's mental. Right then. On that note, that will be the end of the stream, because it's absolutely shocking at what time it is. So, thank you for joining me on this lovely evening of ups and downs. And we shall now end the stream here. Oh god, my head just feels like I've just taken a big massive weight off of it, which is funny because these are quite light. Right then, thanks for joining. Obviously, same time next week type scenario. I'll also be streaming. Excuse me. I'll also be streaming the new Monster Hunter game that is on. Well, not the new, but the expansion on June the 30th. So, write that in your calendars. But yeah, I suppose that's basically it. Yes. So, on that note, thank you for joining. I hope you had an enjoyable time. And I shall see you all next time. Same place, same time, and all that jazz. Okay, sweetheart, thank you. We all enjoyed the show. Bye, 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 bye. Yep, you know when someone's odd when they do that. Yeah, which is funny because I've taken my headphones off, so I had to read that for a change. But yeah, so thanks for joining. Happy you enjoyed it, and I'll see you all again soon. See ya.